Hi, my name is David Grohmann and I'm a professor at the University of Perugia in Italy, where I teach landscape design. Today, I will talk to you about an unexpected complexity, a systemic approach to urban landscape design. I will try to provide a new perspective to look at urban landscape or urban nature, basically the relationship between vegetation and humans along all the other species that share with us our cities. You may already have seen this picture. It is called Earthrise. It was shot by the astronaut William Enders on 1968 Christmas Eve. This was the first time humans were able to see planet Earth from afar, clearly understanding the uniqueness of our home and the delicate balance that keep together this highly complex but tiny system compared to the universe, and especially the finite nature of its resources. We can say that, in a way, the awareness brought by this picture has ignited the discussion on sustainable development. The world population is growing, and the current trends suggest that we will surpass 9 billion people in 2050, with around 66% of this population concentrated within cities. But cities are already pretty dense environments, as you can see from this aerial picture of Tokyo. It looks like we should put a lot of effort into making such contexts livable for our future generations. Butler and Spencer in 2010, with a paper published in Nature, stated that this is the century of the cities, meaning that all the great challenges of sustainability will be won or lost within such contexts. Which is the future that lies ahead of us? Cities in which almost every biological element is replaced with artificial counterparts, like in Philip Dick's novel? Or is a zombie apocalypse the only way vegetation can reclaim its prominent role within our cities? I don't think so. But what can we do in this regard? Changing our perspective could be a great start. I guess you heard a lot about smart cities, right? Most of the discussion envisions more a raised efficiency in terms of energy, communications, security, etc. But pictures such as this one resemble a lot the dystopic future of Philip Dick instead of a desirable one. Richard Louv, the author of books like Last Child in the Woods and Vitamin N, suggested dropping the smart city narrative and start talking about nature-rich cities, such as this one. The place you see in this picture is Tanner Springs Park in the city of Portland, Oregon, which is what we call constructed wetland. A constructed wetland is a designed and built ecosystem able to mimic, replicate, and support natural processes like phytodepuration and restoration of the natural water cycle, collecting, managing through evapotranspiration and infiltration stormwater. Constructed wetlands are a category of what are called nature-based solutions and are part of the urban green infrastructures. This different approach lets us understand how cities should be considered not just concrete jungles, but living and breathing ecosystems, able to perform a myriad of functions and provide numerous benefits for us and all the other plants and animal species. Therefore, we should look at vegetation not only for its sheer beauty, but also for understanding its astonishing and peculiar characteristics that allow us some extraordinary interactions. Even a tiny portion or urban land such a community garden should be considered for what it really is: a magnificent, complex system of plants, human, insects, dream, expectations, and possibilities. We have to be careful, though, not to consider all these layers as separate from one another, like citizens, climate, morphology, infrastructure, roads, etc., since they are deeply intertwined, and to develop sustainably, we should be aware of this. In order to provide a safe space for vegetation, animals, nature, let's say, to develop within our cities, we have to try to live this complexity and approach urban landscape design with a complex system approach. Thank you for listening.